Welcome back, dinosaur members. It's the Talking T-Rex, and welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution 2, where we have some exciting news regarding a new DLC by Frontier. Well, they've released a little sneak peek on their socials, and we're going to do some digging if it's an already existing dinosaur or a brand new one coming for a new update or DLC. So, without further ado, let's get right in it, and for that I need my glasses. There we are. Okay, I got my glasses. Detective T-Rex is on the case. Well, I'm gonna put the picture on the screen right now. There we go. Dinosaur tracking a guest, and the headline is, "Did you see that? I think we managed to catch a glimpse of something. Park managers, can you help us find out which prehistoric species this tail could belong to?" Now let's take a closer look at that picture, because it is essential, of course. And if we take a look, it is not a dinosaur I immediately recognize. A lot of people would say Oviraptor because of the feathered tail, but it also got a pattern along the tail with the white stripes we see right there. It's got the color patterns on the feathers bit at the end, as you can see right there, of the Therizinosaurus. That is the 2022 Dominion skin with the black and red flow on the feathers. But looking at the trees, this camera shot was not taken as the height of the Therizinosaurus. I'm not saying this is a Therizinosaurus, because no, that is not the case. No. It is something completely different. It could be a Dromaeosaur, another feathered Dromaeosaur, or a feathered dinosaur. I don't think we have yet to see this in the Jurassic World or Jurassic Park franchise. I think this is something totally new, because it is kind of the time a few months later from the Malta DLC for Frontier in this case to announce something new, and it will most likely be a new update or DLC. Now let's do a little analysis of what it could be. So some of you are most likely already saying Pyroraptor or Oviraptor in this case, but it could also be something else. Like, my guess would be Yutyrannus, at the same height of the Cryolophosaurus, as it's a medium-sized carnivorous dinosaur. I think so, or it could be a herbivore. Probably not, but an omnivore most likely then, like the Pyroraptor. So we have some of the patterns right here, but the tails don't really match up, because the tail is too feathered at the end on the sides for the Pyroraptor here, and that is something that in the picture that dinosaur, assumingly, or prehistoric species, does not have. Now let's go to the Therizinosaurus. That is the pattern. This is what I was talking about before we see the red line here for the Therizinosaurus at the end there. So this could maybe be a baby Therizinosaurus. Who knows? Maybe Frontier finally now is going to release baby-like dinosaurs. Very unlikely, but it could be a baby version of the Therizinosaurus. You never know. You don't know. You will know after they announce what it was sooner or later, and then this video will be outdated. But for now, all the possibilities are open, and of course baby-like dinosaurs of all the dinosaurs would be amazing. Now looking at the Oviraptor, that tail is even more feathered and even, well, worse compared to the picture we have, because the feathers are so massive and there is no skin pattern. That kind of, no, the feathers do not change. It's not like the Oviraptor, when with a different skin pattern they lose the feathers, so that is not a possibility. And no, maybe this kind of pattern does match with the white one, but there's too many feathers. This is a dinosaur we have yet have in the game. Maybe Morus Intrepidus. It's got the same kind of pattern like the Therizinosaurus. Maybe then an adult version of the Morus Intrepidus. No, that would be the T-Rex. But no, this is something entirely new, as it doesn't have the white thingamajigs on the tail there. Or it could get a model update. Highly unlikely, but every possibility is out there. These are all the current patterns for the Morus Intrepidus. I don't think so. So no dinosaurs actually match at the moment. So of course, with that, let me know what you think. Let me know. what dinosaur you think it is in the comments box below, because I'm very intrigued on what it could actually be. I hope Yutyrannus, like a smaller version, a more feathered version of the fluffy prologue T-Rex Rexy we currently have in this game, because if we go to the feathered T-Rex, look at that absolute beauty there. We look at the tail and the pattern is there. The pattern is there. If we take a closer look at the tail, you can't really see it from this angle. But if we zoom in, we see lines. Just follow my mouse. We see white lines going on the tail here, which could mean that it could be like a juvenile or baby T-Rex. Who knows? Or theory, baby. But it would be awesome to finally have T-Rex babies or juveniles in this game, where we would have a baby system where they would grow. Once again, very unlikely, but it is a possibility, and I'm hoping for that. Or a totally new dinosaur like the Yutyrannus, which is a total feathered Tyrannosaur, which looks amazing. I've always been a fan of the Yutyrannus, and many others have as well. So that could very high be a possibility. The model changes, or like the model looks of it, the 3D model itself, could vary a lot from other Yutyrannuses out there, because sometimes, of course, Jurassic World tends to go for a little bit away from the scientifically accurate, but not over extreme, like the dinosaurs from the 65 movie. No, it's a bit before that. So the Yutyrannus, looking at the tail, it could very much likely be a Yutyrannus, because the tail is similar. The Jurassic World, in this case Frontier, would of course make it, if it's not going to appear in a future movie, Jurassic World movie or series, then it would probably be canon. They got the green light from Universal. So it could be a Yutyrannus, and then maybe we'll see a Yutyrannus be in later movies, but that's of course a topic for another time. But then again, that would be their Yutyrannus. Though not entirely true, because they've released in 2018 the first Jurassic World Evolution, the Giganotosaurus, and then in 2022 we had the Dominion Giganotosaurus, which looks totally different if we go to the Giganotosaurus real quick. So that tends to vary, well, this is the original Giganotosaurus. There we go. This was the Dominion Giganotosaurus. So they're totally going to ignore Jurassic World Evolution sometimes. And maybe they're going to base it off other Jurassic World existing games, like Jurassic World the game, where we also have Yutyrannus in there with its max level, beautiful blue colors and stuff like that. But this is a nice pattern. I like where this pattern and skin tones are going to. So I'm very intrigued to see. Yeah, I keep looking at that because I got it on the second monitor. So yeah, I think it's like 90% a new creature, because it currently doesn't match anything we have in the game. And maybe if it's a Velociraptor or some sort, it could also be a possibility that we're gaining some existing skins, feathered versions. So we're going to see some feathered blues or other stuff in the future. Who knows? That could be possible. I don't know what Frontier's doing. I don't work at Frontier. I don't know. So the possibilities are there are endless. There's so many. But yeah, let me know what you think it could be down in the comments box below. I'm intrigued to see what you fellow dinosaur members think as well. So that's very exciting. I don't know when the DLC will be released, or the update, but I don't think it ties into anything we had in the past. It doesn't link up to any dinosaur we had in Camp Cretaceous or in other Jurassic World toy storylines. It's something totally new. Or a feathered Indominus Rex, who knows? we can go, hello, or feathered Indoraptor, who knows? Alright, now I'm just totally going off board there, but it's very exciting to see what they're going to release, if it's also going to be part of a DLC or update, but I'll leave that up to you. So that's going to be it. I really want to hear your guys' thoughts, so let me know. And hopefully Frontier will announce what the creature actually is sooner or later. So yes, if you want to keep up to updates and when we're going to showcase that creature, because when it gets released, we're obviously going to do that, and you want to be there to witness it while we go through all the animations and patterns for it, and for that, you would need to, of course, stomp a T-Rex foot on that subscribe and bell button if you want to get notified for that one. Make sure to leave a like as well, because I'm very excited on what it could be. So yes, with that having said, I hope all of you lovely Pug Managers are going to have a great night. So all you lovely dinosaurs in the next episode. Goodbye, you Tyrannus, I believe. Detective Talking T-Rex, out.